fuck is up, you cretinous nook sniffers? It's me, Karkat, God King of the Universe and co-creator of this planet we call home. You may be asking yourself, Karkat, why are you here, posturing yourself for our pleasure, filleting your being before us and reading off what sounds like a hastily made, desperately conceived script? It all has to do with the date of this heinous day. John's birthday. John, if you're watching this, happy birthday, you shit sponge. We all appreciate you. For his birthday, and to decimate several dares from cherished loved ones in one go, I'm laying all my embarrassing dialogue of the past on the line here. Enjoy my suffering, you fucking sadists. You don't get that I'm better and smarter than you in every way forever. You don't get that because you are incredibly stupid. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction. Tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for two on it. It's for our candlelit hate date. Yeah, dum-dum. Look at how sane and linear we're being. Okay, awesome. Now fuck you and goodbye. The closest approximation would be worthless fucking bullshit waste of time for silly little children. You have sounding stupid down to such a science. Where's your lab coat and test tubes, Dr. Brain Professor? Oh, my throbbing phlegm globe. Who gives a barfing fuck about that? John Egbert, you have assassinated my patience. Adios, loser. Friendship isn't a disease, shit sponge. It's carbonation, you ignorant douche. Try getting school-fed sometime instead of slurping down that weird swill all day and fondling your stupid horns. Well, would you look at this? Here's my shit, and yet it remains unflipped. Just sitting there on the skillet, getting burned on one side. Miracles are like poop stains on God's underwear. Yeah, well, I hate you way more than I hate myself, and that's fucking saying something. In fact, I hate you more than I hate myself, and you hate yourself, and you hate me combined. Okay, time out for the idiot. The idiot gets a timeout and shuts up for a second. That's you. I knew you were a cheater, low-life fucking scumbag with no scruples or self-esteem and were basically worthless on every level, but somehow I'm still disappointed in you. How do you get out of your cocoon in the morning knowing you're the worst thing a universe was ever responsible for? Also, it must be hard with your hands to persistently bother every mutated set of genitals peppering that ghastly husk you pawn off as a body. Has a female ever looked at you without once turning skyward and erupting like a vomit volcano? Answer me that. Actually, why don't we make a pact to delete this one from our logs? I'm shuddering here just scrolling up and reading this. You're like a rocket-propelled spaz maggot spring-loaded up the ass of a psychedelic freak-out weasel on idiot drugs, so let's not play make-believe games here. This is what I was made for. Being in charge of adventure, running around and stuff, and fucking shit up like a goddamn hero with a ripper wasp in his jock. Yeah, right, more like Adora Bloodthirsty. I'm prancing around being that, okay? Karkat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master. More like twitchy-eyed projectile vomiting in utter disgust, friends, while I perforate my bone bulge with a culling fork. See, I can hate a hole in paradox space itself, straight through to a new reality fresh for the hating. No, it's cool. He's cool, it's fine, I really don't mind the stabbing. It was all a misunderstanding. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure he meant to stab me, but I think that's like the way he greets people. Please just be honey, please just be honey, please just be honey. Okay, make-believe time is over. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And so, the porcine hoof belonging to the swollen hag known as Lady Destiny has stomped another throat. Which one of you fuckers is next? Nobody? Okay, good. Anyway, just to reiterate, full steam ahead, leader equals me forever. Obviously, piece the fuck out, D-bags. You'll be standing on the tippy toes of your idiotic metal shoes, taking delicate purchase of my nubby horns and hoisting yourself over my head to put your sweatiest tough guy smooch upon my twitching spine lump. It will be tender and deferential, like a pauper kissing a noble's ring. Also, a note to my future self. If you feel the need to say something smug, do me a favor and shove a throb stock in it. Just sit there patiently and wait for me to become you in the due course of time, thus improving your intellect drastically. Later, fag! Too bad the acronym wasn't HAG instead. It would have suited you so much better, instead of that nonsense word. Maybe its association with you will colloquially cause it to take on a negative connotation. What do you think? Maybe fag will be the new burn, even though really it means nothing in our language. There's magic everywhere in this bitch. Attention, worthless human. This is your god speaking. It is a wrathful god god who despises you more than you could have ever possibly dared to fear. There are no miracles in store for you, human. Only my hate. It is a hate so pure and hot it would consume your sad, underdeveloped human thinkpan to even contemplate. It is a hate that to fathom must be put into song, shrieked by the 10,000 rowdy shout sphincters peppering the most gruesome underbelly of the most truculent god the furthest ring can muster. It is a hate that made you and will surely destroy you. My hate is the lifeblood that pulses through the veins of your universe. It is my gift to you. You're welcome for that, you ungrateful piece of shit. I mean, that it seems like we're connected in some way, don't you think, John? Sort of cosmically? Like, our hate for each other was so strong that it must have been written in the stars? You know, the ones I fucking made for you? Oh, I see. Taking the coward's way out, scampering off to get annihilated by a deadly rift. How convenient. Well, sayonara, you worthless crotch-stained barf puppet. I will bid you one first and final fuck you. Fuck you, John Egbert. Fuck you, and fuck the joke book you wrote it on. Fuck fucking you. Hey, Terezi, I'm about to make this awesome speech and inspire the fuck out of you guys. And when I'm done, I'm coming over to your station, and then your ass is mine. Enjoy this garbage dump of a memo while it lasts. Why don't you just file them all the way down, since you're running out of ways to emasculate me in front of my team? They're a miserable, pointless crop of life forms from a meaningless, boring pustule of a planet. It's infuriating that they were somehow allowed to have any influence over us. Everybody shut up, I hate you both, etc., etc. Now that the pleasantries are out of the way, there is more important business to discuss. Oh, ha ha. If Smug was a motorcycle, it just jumped over a fucking canyon. The crowd goes wild with dismay and then commits mass suicide. John, I take back everything I said about you being the smart one. Are you quite done slogging through the emotional morass of adolescence, emerging from the sludge in your junior ectobiology waders? Are you feeling just a little bit wiser? Did we grow today? That would be wonderful. I see nothing but a coward behind dark eyewear clearly designed for women and a pair of impudent lips pursed so tight it'll sound like air squealing out of a balloon when I punch you in the gut. I have to spread the wicked word like I'm massaging shitty sparkle dust around my nether regions to assuage a vicious rash. It's like I'm seasoning a fucking steak here. Don't even talk to me about headaches. Right now there is a lumberjack splitting wood on my think pan. He's got the forearms of a collar bear, a mountain of logs, and nothing but fucking time. A pair of feisty go-getters like you and me? We don't have time for dreams of horror terrors fondling every recess of our naked psyches, pleasant though they are. Don't tell me what's impossible, because I'm angry and stubborn. I fucking know what those assets make possible. They made you possible. Got it? Past me is the dumbest bucket of festering discharge I ever fell ass backwards into. We will get off on a fresh foot, and by fresh, I mean the most foul indeed. The toes are wiggling under your heinous pink nostrils. Now breathe deep your misfortune, you sad little clown. I am just beside myself with the spectacular breadth of your failure. Together, we just tugged at the bow to unravel a present full of go fuck yourself. Happy wriggling day, you ugly pile of trash. I'm not as much of a scumbag as I was so determined to make out with myself to be. Make myself out to be. Alright, as leader, I recommend we deliver them a delightful gift basket via trans-universal bulge thrust. Are you taking this down? You nubby grumpy sack of ugly fuck. I want a password right now or I will direct my cold laser hate stare through your bulge from behind my goofy-ass goggly girl glasses for lame shitty sissies. She's a person with feelings, you raving douche. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. God damn it, I am chewing you out for wand murder and you are flirting with me. My fucking god, man. I would high-five you if it wouldn't shatter every bone in my hand. Who gives a fuck about shipping or my ludicrous stranglehold on all topics concerning romance? I'm still talking. She'd be doing me a major personal solid by making at least some attempt to get herself off. Wait, fuck. What did I just say? I'm a disgusting, worthless bilge sack on the gargantuan teat of a laboring, leprous muscle beast. My self-esteem is so small, its existence is a matter of conjecture among theoretical physicists. I smell so bad. The stench cannot be expressed with even the most eloquent, florid language. The odor my body makes has made poets cry. I have won special awards for discovering new places to touch myself erotically while farting. I unfairly pulverized the competition in asshole pageants, and I have received a lifetime ban from ugly contests by President Shitface himself. My blood is not fit to flow through a sewer, and my sign is a pictographic symbol that loosely translates as, please hike these pants up to this guy's fucking armpits, chain him to a flogging jut, and make a fucking example out of this sorry sack of shit. When I look in the mirror, my reflection slowly shakes his head while I wet myself in shame. Ooh, vague bullshit! That's the exact fucking thing I can't get enough of! That's the end of how everything's my fault completely and I'm garbage. Everything will be fine, guys. We're just hornswoggled and misinformed. Carry on then. Fucking And here I thought the new plan was gonna be something incredibly stupid and suicidal. Did I say oh yet? Because that's the sound I make when I'm fucking relieved. I will shush you again. So help me God, I will shush your clown ass to Shangri bullshit law and back. I am full and fucking well prepared to get conciliatory with you again if you so much as pass gas murderously. Quick! Someone, boss me around! I'm fucking incompetent and raring to go! Whatever, fine, I'm going back to not breathing again. When I type in red, it's showy and insecure, but when you do it, you're shouldering the pragmatic burden of a martyr, even though it was my fucking idea to do it in the first place 10 minutes ago. It's like trying to decipher an intricate courtship process between an attractive potential mate sprit and some sort of vegetable. His horns are so nubby they don't even exist. Talk about hitting the jackpot! You wander in every quadrant like a desperate fool. Everybody out of the goddamn way. I've got a lab full of humans, a mouth full of yelling, and a tortured psychological profile full of totally hysterical emotions and unaired grievances at practically everybody. What I do with my legs and how fast I move them is my business, you shit. This is not shipping, you heinous tool. This is common sense. In my mind's eye, I am picturing a beautiful lattice of lines and compartments interlocking with sublime precision at 90-degree angles. I imagine this modular reticulation as an elegant vessel, if you will, for the grand synthesis of our shared shipping dreams. My Lucis brought things home that smelled more appealing than you. Important fact, 100% of what he brought home was either a dead animal or literal feces. Don't be like that, just man up and touch me. Maybe just brush my cheek gently with the back of your hand? Something unambiguously platonic like that? I'm putting you on speaker, Crab, and then together we are going to keep it real as shit. Do you hear me? What the fuck is wrong with my chair? No, look, it's casual and relaxed. Like, it visually conveys that my presence in the conversation is humble and non-threatening, yet frank and attentive. But the time has come for me to cease straddling this deeply offensive piece of furniture. Away with ye, four-legged temptress! Distract us no more with the most basic and utilitarian form of creature comfort you supply! You appear to be jump-starting a facetious discussion about some sort of human economic ideological framework without having the slightest clue that your vehicle is parked squarely in the nobody gives a fuck zone! Why don't you be useful and say something reassuring to our sad mutual buddy, you wailing jet engine of infantile stiltiloquence? What about those of us who can't fly? You know, I can't fly, and you know it is a sore subject for me. Why don't you have a mental go fuck yourself? Or, wait, use your alleged time powers to make a copy of yourself and turn this audacious fantasy into a sensual reality. I think I speak for Kanaya when I say it sounds really fucking super. How much bullshit is it that we're pretty much the only two assholes left who can't fly? Let her go this instant, you heinous cod-packing shit mime. I don't even know where to begin addressing the globe-numbing absurdity of your sudden presence on this meteor. Let's just awkwardly strafe along the perimeter of that humongous stink-belching trunk beast in the room and let the violently uninhibited nerd grilling commence. Why did you punch Vriska in the face? I mean, not that I necessarily blame you, but still. Don't wink at me. Don't just mumble to yourself, you rude fuck. Say hello. Hey, John Fuckbert. I'll have you know, I'm a little more mature and reasonable than the last time you saw me. I'm a lot more than Mr. Hollersponge OneNote, and anyone who disputes this can cordially invite me to play their dirty seed flap like a discount harmonica. The goddamn blither of tactless nincompoops. How it continues to haunt my wretched ears. The words spill over the side of this enchanted metal frog discus like a babbling spring in a mythical forest governed by a guild of gossip-hungry lobotomy hobbits. This deluge of words, leaked from the incontinent crevices of two brainless, gushing yammer twats, it overfloweth. Oh, how it overfloweth, sogging my gray, practical pair of pants, the leggings of a simple man, a humble man. Then it continues its downward trickle, dousing my unremarkable shirt, the serviceable garment of your average Alternian Joe, chilling the frail torso beneath, a pathetic duffel of meat racked with heavy sobs caused by words which continue to drip and sluice and spill, threatening to drown me, pledging, promising, and yet it will not drown. Why won't I drown? Please let me drown so the words will be no more. I heard you were talking about quadrants, so I decided to pause my tantrum. A fair rebuttal, but consider this counterpoint. Yes? I hope he's okay. Haha, wasn't that embarrassing for everyone involved? Several hours of my precious time wasted on an altar of stupid. Whatever, if you like what I do and want to see more content like this, hit up the meat sack piloting my vocal tubes on any social media by typing out the screen name here, or leave a fucking comment about it if you think I value your opinion. If you want to support them, consider buying them at disgusting oily coffee on this dumb website or subscribing to their Patreon. That's all, fucks.